Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the Jury Question. I'm your host, Chris Onositari. I don't know what I was going there for, but anyway, I'm here for you guys. How you all doing today on the show? Thank you all for coming in on this special occasion. Today is the season 3 of the Jury Question. This is our 3rd episode. What an amazing! Make some noise, everybody! Come on! Thank you. And thank you to all my viewers at home. You've been tuning in to watch the show all the week. What an amazing week. But this is the Jury Question for you every week, as you all know. But today, we have some special guests joining us on the show. I have 2 special guests with me. But before we bring it up on the show, one of my guests was bullied when she was young. And today, she's right there with us on the show. Last week, we paid a visit to her home just to see what it's like being at home with her family. But we have something for you to look at. So let's take a look at this clip. And when we come back, we're going to have her on the show with us. We'll be right back after this. Enjoy this. Thank you. Hello, viewers. Welcome. My name is Chris Onositari. Today with me at the home of Jade Donnelly, who is a model. But we're at a place today to talk about some more important things that relate to her. Hello, Jade. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so much for inviting me to your lovely home.
Thank you for coming.
And how are you keeping?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good, Jade. So can you tell us about yourself a little bit?
Well, I'm 18 years old.
Yes.
I'm in 6th year in school, so I'll be doing my exams very soon.
Oh, great.
I do pageants quite a lot.
What?
I actually just did one last weekend.
Wow.
I do photo shoots quite a lot as well.
Good.
Yeah, I really love it.
Okay. So at home, did they see you as being an ambassador at home as well?
They just kind of see me as Jay, like kind of the funny, bit crazy, then sometimes shy girl. That's just kind of it's me, my little sister, and my mom here most of the time.
Okay.
And then my 2 older sisters come and visit. One lives at my dad. Yeah, we're quite close family.
Yes.
And we're all animal lovers.
Wow. I see that when we came in today.
Yeah.
You have dogs, you have cats, you have parrots, everything all over the place, you know. But which is good. It's great to keep everybody busy, you know, which
definitely.
is really good. Good. And at home, you're nearly 4 girls at home.
Yeah.
I'm Sarah. I'm Jade's oldest sister.
I'm Sky. I'm the middle sister.
I'm Tilson. I'm the youngest.
Is there bitching going around or you guys sometimes? Oh, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be doing that, or things like that?
Well, it's more of, why are you wearing my top? And
Wow.
you stole my hairbrush. Put it in the shower, I have to go in.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's it really.
Yeah.
I get on with Sarah, I get on with Sky and Tosin better than I do with Sarah.
Right.
She's the eldest, so I think the age gap is a big thing.
So she's always in your neck all the time.
Yeah,
You
she's
feel
just the oldest, so she's like, oh, I'm going to be your mommy as well.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, get off my back.
I don't think I do it in the right way for Jade, and I don't know how to do it in the right way. I don't think she understands when I do it. She just thinks you're treating me like a baby.
Yeah.
Back off, like you're not my mother.
That's what big sister always there for,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You never can get past that, you know.
Yeah, no.
So it's nothing you can do with that, you know.
Yeah.
But it's good sometimes, you know, to
Yeah.
have that, you know.
Definitely.
So who among your family would be the most bossy among yourselves?
Sarah.
Sarah would be the boss.
Definitely.
I try to be the boss because I'm the oldest, but Sky is bossier, I think.
I'm bossier, but Jade takes it from me. I'm friendlier. I'm bossier in a friendly way, I think.
Maybe.
And how is your mom? Because your mom have done a lot for you in terms of your family,
Yeah, definitely.
in terms of yourself as well, due to what you've passed through, because you were experiencing the bully issue as one of your main, you know, objective then when you were young.
Yeah.
And you've overcome through that as it
Yeah,
is, you know.
definitely.
What are the other contribution your mom has played in your life as a mother?
She's a big support. She'll always make sure that I'm okay. And when I was being bullied, she took me out for lunch every day so I wouldn't be by myself.
Yeah.
Picked me up every day after school. And then she was very understanding when I wanted to move school. I didn't have anybody to kind of be my friend, or I didn't have any support. So she went around to every school in Waterford and asked them, did they have any room for me? And she made sure that I got into the
That
school.
you must get into a school and get all that going.
The best thing for me is that I've seen Jade, you know, transform into such a confident, assertive young woman. From when we first started the pageants, she had very low self-esteem. She was being bullied. She was very sad all the time. So this was a way that I felt if she felt like a princess for a day, it might just boost her and make her realise who she really is. The first time we went to a pageant, she felt fantastic, and we just kept doing it. And gradually she's learned so much independence and had so much from it that it's been, well worth the journey.
And how has your sisters play a role in your life as well in terms of you as a person?
Well, my little sister, she's fostered, so she came to live with us about 7 or 8 years ago.
Well, when Tosin first came, she was quiet, she didn't talk a lot, and she'd never had her own belongings. So when she did come, if she ever had a packet of sweets or anything, she didn't want to share, she wouldn't give anything to anybody because she had never had anything that was her own. So they were supposed to share a room at the start, but Tosin ended up sleeping in with me a lot of the time because Jade regretted agreeing to share her room, I think. But it took a while, but then they got used to each other and they're best friends now.
Yeah.
We're really, really close now. We'll have singing and dancing battles in the kitchen, and we'll be
Very good.
dancing all over the place. But we have lots of fun now.
Yeah.
And Sky will always go into town. We'll go for lunch, and I know I can talk to her about anything. She's really, really supportive.
I feel very protective of Jade. She's gone through a lot of stuff, with the whole bullying through school and stuff, and I just feel like I want to cradle her and look after her, and that she's not an adult. I know she's 18, but she's still my baby sister. Even though Tosin is our youngest sister, Jade is even still a bit more babyish than Tosin, and I just want to protect her all the time and keep her as my small little sister.
Yeah.
It's lovely that when she does ask her sisters or anybody else to come along and help her, they'd help her with hair and makeup and dresses and picking out outfits and all that kind of thing, and they love all that.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her that I love to see her, showing her what she's learned about confidence, and she helps other people in the pageant, other girls in the pageant feel that too.
Great
so
stuff.
it's great to see.
It's a pleasure to have you, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jade. Please jump in to welcome my guest on the show, not the person, that Jade Donnelly on the show, please. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
You're looking pretty. Come on, one more time, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Please have a seat, please. Thank you. Wow, so how are you keeping?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, I'm very good. That was where we paid a visit to your house last week, And since then, how are you getting on?
Good.
Good,
Yeah.
yes. So Jade, congratulations first of all, you're Miss World 10, which is Live Out
Live Out Loud charity.
Live Out Loud charity. Thank you very much. So Jade, you were bullied when you were young.
Yes, I was.
Right. And how did you get to know that you were bullied? How did it all begin for you?
Well, it started when I was in primary school. I was left out a lot. See, we had a class of 30, but I think there was probably 5 of us who weren't related, and all of those were kind of cousins. Their parents knew each other, so they just kind of all stayed in their big group.
Yes.
And then left, say, the 5 of us out. But then gradually they let the other people kind of come in, but I was just kind of the only one who wasn't really welcomed. I never fit in with them.
Right.
I was left out a lot. So I had one friend throughout primary school, up until about 5th class. My mum was just kind of telling me, when you go to secondary school, you'll make friends, you'll fit in, and it'll be okay. It's just, you need to get through this bit. So I was okay then. I went into first year in secondary school, and it was a new school, new people, new everything. So I made friends, and for the first year it was fine. And then in second year, people started making up rumors about me and just weren't being nice to me at all. There's a rumor going around that I was pregnant when I was
Really?
12, 13.
Strange.
And then there was a picture going around, and people were saying that I was kissing someone's boyfriend when it wasn't me. I didn't have the clothes. It didn't look anything like me. It was just the back of someone's head.
Right.
And everyone's like, oh, that was her. So then I had people messaging me on Facebook and telling me to go kill myself, telling me to go arrange my funeral, saying that they were going to come and beat me up. And
Wow.
and it was girls in not only my school but 3 other schools as well. So that was like, I was terrified to leave my house. And then eventually I did leave my house. I went into town one day and there was girls from another school who had been threatening me on Facebook. So one of them came over and she was calling me names, and then she tried to beat me up. So I had to like run all around town and like go and hide in a shop, and I didn't know like when I could come out, and it was horrible, absolutely horrible.
It is really horrible. Now, when you get back to school the next day, maybe on a Monday, or if you're not on holiday at that period, what was the outcome? What was the reaction?
When I was getting bullied and threatened, I went to the vice principal, and she said, "Oh, is it people in this school?" And I said, "Yeah." So she took me outside her office and was like, "Okay, point them out to me. Where are they?" And
Just like that?
yeah, and I was kind of like,
That's cruel.
I don't want to point them out because they'll know why. Like they'll know that I'm going off telling on them, and like I knew it would make things worse, so I was just like, leave it then. And she didn't care.
And at that stage, have you been able to discuss with your mom in any way to say, "Mom, this is what I'm going through," or to your sisters or to anybody, just to let them be aware of what's going on, or you're just taking all of this yourself?
I talked to my mom about it.
In the initial stage, or?
Yeah, when it
Okay.
was happening, I told her what was happening after a while. I did keep it to myself at the start because I thought, oh, it's just
You can
girls.
handle it.
Yeah, I thought I could handle it, but it got out of hand. So I had to tell my mom. She was heartbroken. She was so upset.
Every parent will be heartbroken for that, you
Yeah,
know, because that's the
definitely.
last thing any parent will want to go home and, you know, and see, to say, I sent my daughter or son to school, and at the end of the day, that's what they're getting. It is heartbroken.
Yeah.
And what are the steps your mom took to try to kind of walk around you, to give you confidence for you to be able to walk around this whole process?
First year, I did a modelling portfolio. She knew that my self-esteem was very low. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was very into myself. Since I was 4 years old, I'd always said, like, I'm going to be a model, I'm going to be famous. So she took me and got a portfolio done in London. And then I saw a beauty pageant online. So she thought it would be a good idea to do that. And it was probably the best decision of my life to do it.
Well, so your mom was the one that sought out part of your confidence to grow, to get into the pageant.
Yeah.
So can you talk us through about how the pageant has really transformed your life to where you are today?
Well, even my first pageant, I was told by my mum, fake it till you make it. She knew that it was a hard thing to get up on stage and smile and pose and walk and make eye contact with people. That was a really hard thing for me. But I did it my first time, and it was amazing. Like I was a different person afterwards. And even going back into school, people were teasing me in secondary school, being like, "Oh, you can't be a model. Like you're too ugly. You're too chubby to be a model. You're not gonna do anything." So that was hard to hear, but
And these kind of people, are they same age group like yourself?
Yeah. So I just used them as my motivation to keep going and try harder.
And how would you rate your confidence as it is now?
Now I'd say my confidence is about a good 9, solid 9.
Very good.
But
very
at the
good.
time it was probably -9.
-9. Wow.
Yeah.
From -9 to 9. Come on, everybody. Wow. 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 Because I've come across a lot of models, you know, it is no easy job at all, you know, to go out there to do a lot of this competition and to do that. And one of the people you're representing today is Miss Worldwide
I'm Miss Worldwide Teen Ireland.
Yes?
I'm an ambassador for the Live Out Loud charity.
Okay.
So that is a charity based around the prevention and awareness of suicide, depression, self-harm, and we also teach core character development.
Good.
We are trained in QPR, so that's the 3 steps to save a life: question, persuade, and refer.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. We wish you good luck
Thank you.
in everything you do. Please, one more time, please. Thank you. Thank you. So stay with us. So viewers at home, if you've been bullied before or you're ever going through this process, she's one person you should be looking up to. She has come through a long way. But the most important thing is talk to somebody whenever you come across any of this. We'll be right back after this because we have a special guest today. Join us on the show. We'll be right back. Thank you.